2 Kings chapter 18. Hezekiah does right. It was in the 3rd year of Hoshea the son of Elah, king of Israel, that Hezekiah the son of Achaz, king of Judah, began his reign. He was 25 years old when he began his reign, and he ruled for 29 years in Jerusalem. His mother's name was Avi, the daughter of Zachariah. He did what was right from Adonai's perspective, following the example of everything David his ancestor had done. He removed the high places, smashed the standing stones, cut down the Asherah and broke in pieces the bronze serpent that Moshe had made, because in those days the people of Israel were making offerings to it, calling it Nechushtan. He put his trust in Adonai, the God of Israel. After him there was no one like him among all the kings of Judah, nor had there been among those before him. For he clung to Adonai and did not leave off following him, but obeyed his mitzvah, which Adonai had given Moshe. So Adonai was with him. Wherever he went out to battle, he did well. He rebelled against the king of Asher and refused to be his vassal. He drove the Pelishtim back to Azza and laid waste to their territory from the watchtower to the fortified city. Israel is besieged by Assyria. It was in the 4th year of King Hezekiah, which was the 7th year of Hoshea son of Elah, king of Israel, that Shalmaneser king of Asher advanced against Shomron and laid siege to it. At the end of 3 years they captured it. That is, Shomron was captured in the 6th year of Hezekiah, which was the 9th year of Hoshea king of Israel. The king of Asher carried Israel away captive to Asher and settled them in Halak, in Haver on the Gozan River and in the cities of the Medes. This happened because they did not heed the voice of Adonai their God, but violated his covenant, everything that Moshe the servant of Adonai had ordered them to do, and would neither hear it nor do it. The first invasion by Assyria. In the 14th year of King Hezekiah, Sancherib king of Asher advanced against all the fortified cities of Judah and captured them. Hezekiah king of Judah sent this message to the king of Asher at Lachish: I have done wrong. If you will go away from me, I will pay whatever penalty you impose on me. The king of Asher imposed on Hezekiah a penalty of 10 tons of silver and a ton of gold. Hezekiah gave him all the silver that could be found in the house of Adonai and in the treasuries of the royal palace. It was at that time that Hezekiah stripped the gold from the doors of the sanctuary of Adonai and from the doorposts which Hezekiah king of Judah himself had overlaid, and gave it to the king of Asher. The second invasion by Assyria. From Lachish the king of Asher sent Tartan, Rav Saris and Rav Shakeh to King Hezekiah in Jerusalem with a large army. They advanced and came to Jerusalem. Upon arrival, they came and positioned themselves by the aqueduct from the upper pool, which is by the road to the launderer's field. They summoned the king, but those answering the call were Eliakim the son of Hilkiah, who was in charge of the household, Shebna the general secretary and Joash the son of Asaph the foreign minister. Rav Shakeh addressed them: Tell Hezekiah, here is what the great king, the king of Asher, says. What makes you so confident? Do you think that mere spoken words constitute strategy and strength for battle? In whom, then, are you trusting when you rebel against me like this? Now look. Relying on Egypt is like using a broken stick as a staff. When you lean on it, it punctures your hand. That's what Pharaoh king of Egypt is like for anyone who puts his trust in him. But if you tell me, we trust in Adonai our God, then isn't he the one whose high places and altars Hezekiah has removed, telling Judah and Jerusalem, you must worship before this altar in Jerusalem? All right, then, make a wager with my lord the king of Asher. I will give you 2,000 horses if you can find enough riders for them. How then can you repulse even one of my master's lowest-ranked army officers? Yet you were relying on Egypt for chariots and riders. Do you think I have come up to this place to destroy it without Adonai's approval? Adonai said to me, attack this land, and destroy it. Eliakim the son of Hilkiah, Shebna and Joash said to Rabshakeh, please speak to your servants in Aramaic, since we understand it. Don't speak with us in Hebrew while the people on the wall are listening. But Rabshakeh answered them, did my master send me to deliver my message just to your master and yourselves? Didn't he send me to address the men sitting on the wall, who, like you, are going to eat their own dung and drink their own urine? Then Rabshakeh stood up and, speaking loudly in Hebrew, said, hear what the great king, the king of Ashur, says. This is what the king says, don't let Hezekiah deceive you, because he won't be able to save you from the power of the king of Ashur. And don't let Hezekiah make you trust in Adonai by saying, Adonai will surely save us. This city will not be given over to the king of Ashur. Don't listen to Hezekiah. For this is what the king of Ashur says, make peace with me, surrender to me. Then every one of you can eat from his vine and fig tree and drink the water in his own cistern. Until I come and take you away to a land like your own land, a land with grain and wine, a land with bread and vineyards, a land with olive trees and honey, so that you can live and not die. So don't listen to Hezekiah. He is only deluding you when he says, Adonai will save us. Has any god of any nation ever saved his land from the power of the king of Ashur? Where are the gods of Hamad and Arpad? Where are the gods of Sepharvaim, Hena and Eva? Did they save Shamron from my power? Where is the god of any country that has saved its country from my power, so that Adonai might be able to save Yerushalayim from my power? But the people kept still and didn't answer him so much as a word, for the king's order was, don't answer him. Then Eliakim the son of Hilkiah, who was in charge of the household, Shebna the general secretary and Joash the son of Asaph the foreign minister went to Hezekiah with their clothes torn and reported to him what Rabshakeh had said.